We'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance and all the silence. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, welcome everyone to this meeting of the Marion School Board. If anyone from the public would like to speak tonight, please complete one of the green comment cards at the back on the table and give it to the board clerk. Ms. Hatfield, you're in the green. There's also a list of reminders regarding the rules for public participation on that back table. Please review them prior to commenting. Superintendent Lockwood.
Tonight we want to start our meeting today with recognizing some teachers in our district with the Mary Clark Family Teaching Excellence Award. So tonight we have 3 teachers who have earned special recognition as this year's recipients of the Mary Clark Family Teaching Excellence Award. The Hanleys wanted to give back to those individuals, communities, and institutions that contributed over the years to their success. Mr. Hanley's mother was certainly on that list, inspiring him educationally to be the best he could be, and that is why they named this award in her honor. The award was set up in 2000 through the Community Foundations of Grant County to memorialize her name and her commitment to education and to promote excellence in teaching. Is given annually to outstanding elementary teachers in the Marion Community School System, and also includes a monetary prize. Marion Community Schools congratulates all of these excellent teachers and thanks them for their work they do every day and the difference it makes in our students' lives. So I think one thing to know about this award too, and what I think makes us special, the teachers that are chosen for this award from each building start off being nominated by the teachers that teach with them in the building. And I think that's really important. That is a special time for teachers to recognize those other teachers in their building that they see doing excellence and doing great things for our kids. So once each building does have a teacher that is nominated, and that is sent to a different committee to choose. So, and I don't think there's anything any better than for the principals to get up and recognize this year's teachers. So we'll start with Frances Slocum. And the recipient from Frances Slocum this year is Hannah Lindsay. And
Oh, Hannah Lindsay. All right. So, first of all, I'll say this. It's an absolute honor to put Hannah up in front of you all. When her name was put forth for this award, 1, it was no surprise, and 2, it was easy to vote for her. Hannah's the kind of teacher every school dreams of, and to be honest, every principal dreams of. She's the one who wears a pink tutu, an astronaut suit to engage students in learning, and I think somewhere in my phone I even have a video of her dancing with a pop-up dinosaur at some point. Hannah's heart and consistency truly set her apart in the classroom. She builds deep connections, so much so that it's like a line to get in her classroom in the morning. Kids stop by from the bus every single day just to say hi and have that touch point with her. She's that person for them, that safe space, the encourager, the one they count on, but she also has a beautiful way of holding the line with kids and having super high expectations. Hannah demands growth, and she gets it. Students walk into her room, and they have no choice but to leave completely changed. She's grown fully into her own as a teacher, and now empowers those around her to rise too. And here's the truth. Every student, colleague, administrator that walks into her classroom becomes a part of the magic, because that's what she has in her classroom, and she builds it every single day. It's a culture, a feeling, a daily reminder that learning can be joyful, rigorous, and filled with belonging. Hannah is an absolute pillar at Frances Slocum, but also Marion Community Schools. I could not be more proud to celebrate her today with you all. Congratulations, Hannah.
is from Allen Elementary School, and it's Paul Getz.
It is my great honor to recognize one of this year's Mary Clark Hanley Award recipients, Mr. Paul Getz. If you walk into Paul's classroom, one of the first things you'll notice is his calm, steady presence. Whether a student is struggling academically, emotionally, or behaviorally, Paul meets them with patience and composure, no matter what. He stays the course, always speaking with kindness and purpose. Paul has spent years shaping young minds in third grade, and his deep knowledge of the standards is evident in every anchor chart, small group, and one-on-one conference. He uses best practices to increase student ownership and achievement. After each assessment, he meets one-on-one with students to discuss their progress and set goals together. He helps them track their learning and reflect on their growth. His classroom is a place where rigor meets creativity, and he even brings in used archery targets. Yes, from his own hobby, to teach lessons in a way kids won't forget. Paul brings a unique background to the classroom, having served in the Air Force and working in both retail and restaurants. These life experiences have shaped his approach, grounded in clarity, consistency, and connection. He tells his students that mistakes are not failures, but opportunities for growth. That mindset, combined with his clear goals and varied teaching strategies, helps students just thrive. But Paul's talents don't stop with core academics. He leads after-school STEM clubs, where students dive into the world of 3D printing, drones, and engineering. And next year, he'll bring that passion to the position of our full-time STEM teacher. He recently has attended some STEM conferences and also completed the Science of Reading coursework. He's a lifelong learner and is always pushing himself to grow, just like his students. Paul sets high expectations for his students, and they rise to meet them because they know he believes in them. Former students often come back just to hang out in his room, and some have some fun nicknames. All felt seen. Okay? That's just what he wants every student to feel. He supports parents too, communicating often, whether it's a celebration or a concern. He supports his colleagues, whether that's lending a hand with a tough student or troubleshooting tech in a moment of panic, which has happened. He finds time to give back to the community and our school. He volunteers with Second Harvest and delivers food to a shelter in his hometown. He even built custom bookshelves and special seating for his classroom. Paul is more than a fantastic teacher. He's a builder of confidence, a lifeline for colleagues, and a steady force for good. His impact is quiet but powerful, and we are all better for having him in our school. So let's celebrate Paul one more time as one of the Mary Clark Hanley Award winners.
Our third recipient for this year is from Justice Intermediate School, and it's Josiah Henson.
Michelle, you should have left the stool. Good evening, President Salamo, School Board, Superintendent Lockwood, and guests. What a cheering section back there, first of all. That's awesome. It's my absolute pleasure and honor to stand here today and present an award that celebrates what all teachers strive for in education, which is excellence in teaching. Mr. Henson's not only an exceptional educator, but he's a true leader in our school community. One colleague described his classroom as a place filled with inclusive learning for all students, a place where every student feels seen, supported, and challenged. Another shared that Mr. Henson is a leader among his teachers, even guiding professional development sessions on the gradual release model. His peers don't just respect him, they are inspired by him. As one put it, his teaching makes me want to be a better teacher. If you've ever seen Mr. Henson and his students walking through the hallways, you'd understand just how strong his classroom management and relationship building is. His students will follow him in line no matter where that line veers, just like little ducklings. Focused, calm, and most importantly, clearly very cared for. Today I had the joy of speaking with some of his students from this past school year while we were at IUK for Kids Camp College. So much fun, by the way. And they spoke volumes in just a few words. One told me, Mr. Henson is strict, but he's fair, and he makes life less scary. Another student said, he's just one of those teachers. You can tell he likes his job and he wants us to be better students. And possibly the most 2025 endorsement that I have ever heard, a student summed it up by simply saying, he has Riz. As his principal, I can tell you with confidence that Mr. Henson's instruction is solid, his impact is lasting, and his heart is all in. He shows up for his students every day with purpose and passion, and I am certain that everything I have just said has made him extremely uncomfortable because the spotlight is on him now. Therefore, it's with deep admiration and gratitude for his service to our justice students that I present the Mary Clark Hanley Award for Teaching Excellence to Mr. Josiah Henson.
Come up here, they want to get a couple of pictures. Yeah. Here, I promise we won't put it where There we go.
All right, here we go. Thanks.
Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Congratulations.
Tonight we have our consent agenda. Well, yes, you all are welcome to stay. You are always welcome, but you're also welcome. We don't have a ton of business tonight, but you're welcome. No, it's okay. Do you want to pass this? It's always a good way to start the meeting. We appreciate everyone. Okay, we'll go with the consent agenda. Item 25-110, minutes of the executive session held on May 27th, 2025. 25-111, minutes of the regular meeting held on May 27th, 2025. 25-112, minutes of the executive session held on June 3rd, 2025. 25-113, personnel report. 25-114, expenditure approval list. 25-115, acceptance of donations. 25-116, Head Start Policy Council meeting May. 25-117, Head Start Community Assessment. Do we have any members of the public?
No, ma'am.
And I will ask for a recommendation from President Lockwood.
President Salamo, I recommend the board approve with one motion and one vote from the consent agenda items 25-110 through 25-117 as presented.
Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion from the board? Okay. We can have the roll, please.
Mr. Delgado,
Aye.
Dr. Hart,
Aye.
Mr. Griffin,
Aye.
Mr. Beck,
Aye.
and Ms. Slamo.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. No comments from the public?
No.
Mary Teacher.
I just want to congratulate the winners again and also congratulate anybody who was a nominee who didn't quite win, but we had some amazing nominees.
Superintendent.
I want to echo what Ms. Holcomb said as far as our amazing teachers and just acknowledging three that were able to get the awards this year. Our teachers have done an amazing job and have made some amazing progress, and really looking forward to what is coming in the future. So very, very proud to be a part of this team. So I do want to recognize a couple of people that were accepted in the consent agenda item. We do have an elementary principal that is going to be moving up as our chief academic officer on K-8. So I do want to recognize Rayanna Aguilar and let her know that we are excited about this new position and the leadership that she is going to give our K-8 teachers as we move up. So I can't see her because she's sitting behind the podium, but I did want to give her a shout out. I think her parents are here too to support her. So, and she has a lot of teachers here that I know are sad to see her go, but she's not going anywhere. She's going to be in a much different capacity. And you guys are great, and things are going so great at Francis Slocum, so know that she's still going to be there to support you guys. The other one, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Mealy and let him introduce our new transportation director, and we are very excited to welcome him to Marion Community Schools as well.
Very excited to announce Cedric Tinker as our, go ahead and stand up, Cedric, as our new transportation director. Cedric comes to us from South Bend, where he has been the Dean of Students and Student Management Liaison for South Bend Community Schools and Transportation. He also has, I found out, he has a CDL and has been a bus driver.
Yes.
Almost every day. He's supposed to be a sub, but he's on the bus almost all the time. So he was a former fifth grade teacher, am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah, for Washington Township? Yes, in Indianapolis. And so he's got a very diverse background, but he's really found his niche in operations and in transportation. And I will say this, and I told him this, I've conducted a lot of interviews over 15 plus years in administration, and there's very few that can say I was absolutely blown away and had a pleasure. Interviews, we all have been through them. They're not always a pleasure. His interview was a pleasure, and so I'm very excited. He just came and toured the transportation barn this evening with me, and we had some good time together. So I'm very excited he'll be starting on Monday. So.
Welcome.
I don't want to add too many words here, but I'm just listening to some of the teachers talking, principals speak about their employees, and I was questioning, earlier my purpose, my why. And this is it, it's for the students, the student success. And I'm glad that I'm joining this amazing organization where I have the same passion that each and every one of you have in this room. We're all here for a reason. So I'm excited to join the time. So thank you.
Thank you very much, and I just want to say I appreciate our passion is our kids, and that's what we're here for is our kids, and we are thrilled to death when we can find people that share that same passion and that same joy for changing the lives of the kids in our community. So welcome, and we're very excited to have you join the Marion Giants.
That's awesome. Any board comments?
I want to jump right in here. When I get the opportunity to brag and promote Marion Community Schools, which I do often, it's because of the Mrs. Lindsay's, it's because of the Mr. Getz, it's because of the Mr. Hensons. Just hearing from each one of these principals talk about these teachers has blown me away and provides me that much more pride in this school system and knowing that we have the best teachers, hands down, anywhere. So congratulations to all three of you. Cedric, welcome. Go Pacers, nice shirt. Rayanne, congratulations. We're looking forward to working with you, and I know that you're going to take us in the right direction as it pertains to K-8. Excited to work with you.
I want to say congratulations to everybody that had a hand in the graduation ceremony. It went really well. I thought it went smooth and was just a fantastic afternoon. It was incredibly special for several of us having our own kids there, so that was really cool. And then again, congratulations to the nominees and the recipients. It's really exciting to see people with so much pride and passion and excitement in what they do in anything, but especially in teaching. It is contagious, so the more we have those type of attitudes, it really can burn through a building in a glorious manner. So thank you guys all for your passion for our kids. Enjoy your summer, and we'll be rejuvenated for next year. Thank you.
I'm going to jump in real quick. I do want to say congratulations to our boys relay team that represented us well at the state finals. So I want to make sure that we recognize them. You know, it's a pretty special accomplishment when you have kids that are able to participate in the state final for anything, and they represented Marion well, and we're proud of them. So I want to make sure I mention that.
More comments?
If you want to say something.
I'll wait till the end, but you're
I guess you'd say I'm humbled by listening to the reports on our teachers by the principals. I think it's wonderful that as a classroom, kids are guided by people with such passion for education. I think that kids come to school with all kinds of things happening in their lives, and a teacher's role is to help them hold on to that, but in some ways forget it, and move into whatever it is the teacher wants to see happening that day. And when the children succeed, it is a wonderful applause to the teachers. And I want to thank you, teachers, administrators. I want to thank transportation workers. I want to thank senior management for creating an environment where no matter what a child comes from, we're all confident that when they're finished with their learning, they will excel according to their capacity. Thank you.
I want to echo what everyone has said. I'm very grateful. Such a wonderful celebration from teachers, but also up into administration. I very much appreciate Kyle's introduction of Cedric. I've already forgotten your last name. I'm sorry. Tinker. And Brianne, I think, we are building a level of administration who knows how to roll up their sleeves and do exactly what they're asking their people to do, which I think, moves mountains. I think it really demonstrates that you are part of the team. Brianne has done amazing work at Francis Slocum. They are really leading the way, and so expanding her expertise throughout the district is very exciting for all of us. So I appreciate you all of the teachers who are doing that work every day. I'm very grateful. If there is no other business, we will adjourn. The next regular meeting will be on June 24th at 3 p.m. right here in the boardroom. Thank you, everyone.